So as promised, Trudy McIntosh is back in the chair to explain what's going on just right now at the UN. Trudy, thanks for stepping back in the chair. So you've got these trio of motions that are right now being debated, and we saw the vote board flash up on the screen a moment ago with an X by Australia's name. Can you just elaborate on what that means?
Yes, Pete, that's the second of the motions. Just before you went to that, they just voted on the first one. So this has become a little complicated. On the first motion about that pathway for a Palestinian statehood, Australia voted yes on that motion. That was carried 157 yeses to 8 noes and 7 abstention. But crucially, within those 8 countries, I should say, who voted no, Israel and the United States. But the second motion, which we showed you, that had that little yellow cross on it, that is the motion that relates to UN representation for Palestine. On that, it appears Australia has abstained. So they haven't voted yes on all 3 motions, as had been telegraphed ahead of time, but rather we have seen an abstention from Australia on that one. That was still carried, though, but there is a lot more countries deciding to abstain on the second motion. Okay. So there's still a third one to come, as you can see on the screen right now. This is Canada discussing some of these motions in more detail. We're yet to actually see Australia speak on the floor, but just to confirm that breaking news, on the first vote, we have departed with the US and Israel. On the second, though, Australia deciding to abstain.
Okay, so there are 3 votes. Does that mean, Trudy, that the third vote that remains is the condemnation of the occupation of the Golan Heights? Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, that should be the third motion here. They don't make it easy for us. They don't put the words up on the screen or anything like that, but yeah, we've got the motion numbers here, which I'm trying to follow closely as to the order, and things seem a little jumbled.
No, you've done really well, as always. You've helped explain what's going on there, Trudy McIntosh. You're excellent. And actually, just on that point, Dave Sharma was highly critical of that push around the Golan Heights occupation. He had some really pointed remarks on that on the program a short time ago. So we'll see and wait what happens with that one. And, Trudy will have you covered